during any industrial action. Now, pharmacists have called for tougher action after revealing that 3 out of 4 chemists have been targeted by criminals. The survey was carried out by the Irish Pharmacy Union. Shoplifting was most common, but many pharmacists say they've also been victims of violent crime.
Anne-Marie Horan has run a pharmacy in Dublin for 15 years. Her shop has been robbed 12 times, but a particular raid on a Saturday morning 15 months ago stays in her mind.
Unfortunately, my children had just arrived into the pharmacy with my husband and my mum from football just to stay high. I had my back to the door and I was actually handing somebody eye drops, and really the next thing I knew there was like a gun in my face.
3 masked men armed with a gun and a knife entered the shop demanding drugs.
I've got a panic button in here, so I pressed my panic button. They wanted Valium and Dalmane, so they grabbed the drugs and then they ran.
The 3 were never caught. Anne-Marie says pharmacies are a prime target for criminals as the value for products on the street is often higher than the retail cost. 1 out of 5 robberies in pharmacies has been described as violent, with a gun used in nearly half of these cases. The Irish Pharmacy Union say tougher action is needed.
We're not talking about locking people up and throwing away the key. Pharmacists have a very important role to play in helping people who are drug addicts and have social problems getting back on their feet.
New research released today finds that drugs were stolen in 26% of pharmacy robberies. Cash was taken in 21% of cases, but despite this, 47% of pharmacists decided not to report a crime because they felt the criminal would not be charged. Anne-Marie says the last robbery had a lasting effect on her 5- and 6-year-old children.
So when we went home that night, my children were playing, "I'm not a pharmacist, I'm not a pharmacist." So I don't think they'd be lining up for this profession anytime soon.
Pharmacist Anne-Marie Horan ending that report by Dennis Mahon there.